Welcome to my channel, Old Valuable Coins, where we explore rare and fascinating coins from around the world, uncovering their history, design, and hidden value. Today, we are taking a closer look at a group of interesting 1 Dirham coins, including the 2005 to 1425, 2007 to 1428, and 2012 to 1433 issues, which carry both Gregorian and Islamic Hijri dates. These coins are not just everyday currency. They represent culture, history, and the rich heritage of the United Arab Emirates. Let's begin with the 1 Dirham coin from 2005, which also shows a Hijri year 1425. The 1 Dirham coin issued in 2007, corresponding to the Islamic year 1428, is a widely recognized piece of currency from the United Arab Emirates, a nation known for its rapid development, rich cultural heritage, and strong economic foundation built on oil, trade, and tourism. This coin is part of the modern decimal currency system of the UAE, where 1 dirham is divided into 100 fils, and it plays an important role in everyday transactions across the country. Although it is commonly seen in circulation, the coin holds deeper historical, cultural, and numismatic significance that makes it interesting for collectors and enthusiasts around the world. The 1 dirham coin of 2007 is composed primarily of nickel-plated steel, giving a silvery appearance that is both durable and resistant to corrosion. This composition ensures that the coin can withstand the harsh climatic conditions of the region, including heat and humidity, while maintaining its structural integrity over time. The coin typically weighs around 6.1 grams and has a diameter of approximately 24 millimeters, making it slightly larger than many other commonly used coins. Its thickness and edge design also contribute to its distinct feel, allowing it to be easily recognized by touch. On one side of the coin, you'll find an iconic design that reflects the maritime heritage of the UAE. The image of a traditional dhow, a wooden sailing vessel that was historically used for fishing, pearl diving, and trade, is prominently featured. This dhow symbolizes the deep connection of the Emirati people with the sea, long before the discovery of oil transformed the region's economy. The waters of the Arabian Gulf were once the lifeline of the local population, and the dhow represents resilience, tradition, and survival in a challenging environment. Surrounding this image, inscriptions in Arabic identify the denomination and the country, emphasizing the cultural identity of the coin. On the other side, the coin displays inscriptions in Arabic script that indicate its value and issuing authority. The Arabic language is an essential part of the UAE's identity, and its presence on the coin highlights the nation's commitment to preserving its linguistic heritage while embracing modernization. The year 1428 refers to the Islamic calendar, also known as the Hijri calendar, which is based on a lunar cycle and holds religious significance for Muslims worldwide. This dual dating system, often paired with the Gregorian year 2007, reflects the blending of tradition and modernity in the UAE. From a historical perspective, the introduction of the dirham as the official currency of the UAE dates back to 1973, shortly after the country's formation in 1971. Before that, various currencies were used in the region, including the Gulf rupee and the Bahraini dinar. The establishment of a unified national currency was a crucial step in strengthening the country's economic independence and identity. The 1 dirham coin, including the 2007 issue, is part of this ongoing monetary system that supports the nation's thriving economy. In terms of circulation, the 1 dirham coin is widely used for everyday purchases, transportation fares, vending machines, and small transactions. It is one of the most commonly handled coins in the UAE, which means that most examples found today will show signs of wear such as scratches, dullness, or minor edge damage. However, coins that are preserved in uncirculated or mint condition can be more appealing to collectors, especially those who focus on Middle Eastern currencies or modern coinage. The value of the 1 dirham 2007 coin in the collector's market is generally modest, as it is not considered rare. Most circulated pieces are worth their face value, which is 1 dirham. However, certain factors can increase its desirability and value. Coins in pristine condition, with sharp details and original luster, can attract higher prices among collectors. Additionally, any minting errors, such as misaligned designs, double strikes, or unusual markings, can significantly enhance the coin's rarity and worth. Another aspect that adds interest to this coin is its representation of the UAE's journey from a collection of small desert communities to a global hub of commerce and innovation. The imagery and inscriptions on the coin serve as a reminder of the country's roots while celebrating its achievements. For many collectors, coins like the 1 Dirham 2007 are not just pieces of metal, but storytellers that capture moments in history and reflect the identity of a nation. The use of both the Islamic and Gregorian calendars on the coin also highlights the cultural duality present in many Muslim-majority countries. The Hijri year 1428 corresponds roughly to 2007 in the Gregorian calendar, but because the Islamic calendar is lunar, it is shorter by about 11 days each year. This means that Islamic dates shift relative to the Gregorian calendar, adding an extra layer of historical context to coins that bear both systems. For beginners in coin collecting, the 1 Dirham 2007 coin can be a great starting point. It is affordable, easily accessible, and rich in cultural meaning. Collectors often include it as part of a broader collection of world coins, or as a representation of Middle Eastern numismatics. Over time, as interest in global currencies continues to grow, even common coins like this one may gain more attention and appreciation. The 1 Dirham coin issued in 2005, corresponding to the Islamic year 1425, is an important and widely circulated piece of currency from the United Arab Emirates, a nation that has transformed itself from a modest trading region into one of the most economically advanced countries in the Middle East. This coin represents not only a unit of monetary value, but also a reflection of the country's cultural identity, maritime heritage, and modern financial system. Even though it is a common coin used in daily transactions, it carries layers of meaning that make it interesting for both casual observers and serious coin collectors. The 1 Dirham coin is part of the UAE's official currency system, which was established in 1973 to unify the country's economy after its formation in 1971. Before the dirham was introduced, people in the region used a mix of currencies, such as the Gulf rupee and other neighboring monetary systems. The adoption of the dirham marked a significant step toward national identity and economic independence. Since then, coins like the 1 Dirham have become essential in everyday life, used for transportation, shopping, vending machines, and small payments across cities like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Sharjah. The 2005 issue of the 1 Dirham coin is made primarily of nickel-plated steel, a material chosen for its durability, affordability, and resistance to corrosion. This ensures that the coin can survive heavy circulation and the extreme weather conditions typical of the Arabian Peninsula, including intense heat and humidity. The coin typically weighs around 6.1 grams and has a diameter of about 24 millimeters, making it relatively large and easy to handle. Its edge is usually reeded or finely grooved, which helps prevent counterfeiting and provides a distinctive tactile feel. One of the most recognizable features of this coin is the design of a traditional dhow on one side. The dhow is a wooden sailing vessel that has deep historical significance in the UAE and the wider Gulf region. For centuries, dhows were used for fishing, pearl diving, and trade across the Arabian Gulf and beyond. Before oil was discovered, the sea was the primary source of livelihood for many Emiratis, and the dhow symbolizes resilience, exploration, and economic survival. The image of the dhow on the coin serves as a tribute to this important part of the country's heritage and reminds people of the roots from which modern prosperity has grown. The inscriptions on the coin are primarily in Arabic, reflecting the official language and cultural identity of the UAE. The denomination 1 Dirham is written clearly, along with the name of the country. The use of Arabic script not only emphasizes tradition, but also maintains continuity with the region's history and values. On the coin, you will also find the Islamic year 1425, which corresponds approximately to 2005 in the Gregorian calendar. The Islamic calendar is based on lunar cycles and is widely used in Muslim countries for religious and cultural purposes, making its presence on the coin especially meaningful. In terms of its role in circulation, the 1 Dirham coin from 2005 is extremely common. Millions of these coins were minted and distributed throughout the UAE, meaning that they are still frequently encountered in everyday transactions. Because of this high mintage, most examples of the coin have relatively low value in the collector's market when found in circulated condition. Scratches, wear, and a loss of original shine are typical for coins that have been used extensively. However, condition plays a very important role in determining the value of any coin, including this one. Uncirculated or mint state examples of the 2005 1 Dirham coin, which retain their original luster and have sharp, well-defined details, can be more desirable to collectors. Additionally, coins that feature minting errors, such as double strikes, off-center designs, or unusual surface marks, can attract significantly higher interest and value. These errors are rare and often become prized pieces in specialized collections. From a numismatic perspective, the 1 Dirham 2005 coin is a representation of modern coinage that balances function and symbolism. While it may not be considered rare or highly valuable in a monetary sense, it holds educational and cultural importance. Collectors who focus on world coins often include it as part of a broader collection that showcases different countries, currencies, and historical periods. It also serves as a useful example for beginners who are just starting to explore the hobby of coin collecting. The coin also reflects the UAE's ability to preserve its traditions while embracing modernization. The Dhow design connects the present to the past, reminding people of a time when the economy depended heavily on the sea. At the same time, the use of durable materials and standardized minting techniques highlights the country's commitment to efficiency and progress. This combination of old and new is a defining characteristic of the UAE and is beautifully captured in the design of the 1 Dirham coin. Another interesting aspect of the coin is the coexistence of the Islamic and Gregorian dating systems. The year 1425 in the Hijri calendar does not align exactly with 2005 in the Gregorian calendar because the Islamic year is shorter. This difference illustrates the unique way in which time is measured in Islamic culture and adds an extra layer of depth to the coin's historical context. For collectors and historians, such details make the coin more than just a piece of currency. They turn it into a small but meaningful artifact of cultural identity. For people living in the UAE, the 1 Dirham coin is a familiar and practical object, often used without much thought. Yet for collectors around the world, it can represent a connection to a distant place and a different way of life. Coins like this travel across borders and generations, carrying stories of trade, culture, and economic development. Even a common coin can become special when viewed through the lens of history and human experience. Moving on to the 2007 to 1428 1 Dirham coin. The 1 Dirham coin issued in 2007, corresponding to the Islamic year 1428, is a familiar and widely circulated piece of currency from the United Arab Emirates, a country known for blending deep-rooted traditions with rapid modernization. This coin represents a standard unit of value within the UAE's monetary system, where 1 dirham is divided into 100 fils, and it is used daily by millions of people for small transactions, transportation fares, retail purchases, and vending machines. Despite being a common coin, it carries cultural, historical, and numismatic importance that makes it interesting for collectors and enthusiasts. The physical composition of the 1 Dirham 2007 coin is nickel-plated steel, which gives it a strong, durable structure along with a bright silvery appearance. This material is specifically chosen to withstand heavy circulation and environmental factors, such as heat and humidity, which are common in the Gulf region. The coin typically weighs around 6.1 grams and has a diameter of approximately 24 millimeters, making it slightly larger than many coins used in other countries. Its thickness and reeded or finely grooved edge provide both security against counterfeiting and ease of handling. One of the most iconic features of this coin is the design of a traditional dhow, which appears prominently on one side. The dhow is a wooden sailing vessel that played a central role in the history of the UAE and the wider Arabian Gulf. Before the discovery of oil, the people of the region relied heavily on the sea for their livelihood. Fishing, pearl diving, and maritime trade were the backbone of the economy, and the dhow symbolizes this era of resilience, hard work, and survival. By featuring this vessel on the coin, the UAE pays tribute to its maritime heritage and honors the generations who built their lives around the sea. The other side of the coin features inscriptions in Arabic, including the denomination 1 dirham and the name of the issuing country. Arabic is the official language of the UAE, and its use on the coin reflects the country's cultural identity and pride. The coin also displays the Islamic year 1428, which corresponds to 2007 in the Gregorian calendar. The Islamic or Hijri calendar is based on lunar cycles and is used for religious and cultural purposes across the Muslim world. Including the Hijri date on the coin highlights the importance of Islamic traditions in the UAE's national identity. The history of the dirham itself dates back to 1973, when it was introduced as the official currency of the UAE following the country's formation in 1971. Before that, a variety of currencies were used in the region, including the Gulf rupee and the Bahraini dinar. Establishing a unified currency was a major step toward economic independence and stability. Since then, the dirham has become a symbol of national unity and economic strength, and coins like the 1 Dirham 2007 issue are part of this ongoing story. In terms of circulation, the 2007 1 Dirham coin is extremely common. It was produced in large quantities to meet the needs of a growing population and a rapidly expanding economy. As a result, most examples found today are in circulated condition, showing signs of wear such as scratches, fading, and minor dents. Because of its high mintage, the coin generally holds little value above its face value when used or worn. However, for coin collectors, condition is everything. Uncirculated or mint-condition coins, which retain their original shine and sharp details, can be more desirable and may carry a small premium. Additionally, coins with minting errors, such as double strikes, off-center designs, or unusual surface defects, can be rare and significantly more valuable. These error coins are often sought after because they are unique and not part of the standard production. From a broader perspective, the 1 Dirham 2007 coin represents more than just money. It is a small but meaningful artifact that reflects the UAE's journey from a collection of small coastal communities to a global economic hub. The Dhow design connects modern life to a historical past, reminding people of the country's origins in trade and seafaring. At the same time, the coin's modern materials and precise minting reflect technological advancement and efficiency. The dual dating system on the coin, showing both the Islamic year 1428 and Gregorian equivalent, adds another layer of significance. The Hijri calendar is about 11 days shorter than the Gregorian calendar, meaning that Islamic years shift over time. This difference highlights the coexistence of traditional and modern systems within the UAE, a country that respects its heritage while embracing global standards. For beginners in coin collecting, the 1 Dirham 2007 coin is an excellent starting point. It is easy to obtain, affordable, and rich in symbolism. Many collectors include it in world coin collections or focus on it as part of Middle Eastern currency sets. Over time, even common coins like this can gain interest, especially as people become more curious about global history and culture. Finally, we have the 2012 to 1433 1 Dirham coin. The 1 Dirham coin issued in 2012, corresponding to the Islamic year 1433, is a modern and widely circulated coin from the United Arab Emirates, representing both the country's strong economic system and its deep cultural roots. As part of the UAE's official currency, the dirham is divided into 100 fils, and the 1 Dirham coin is one of the most commonly used denominations in everyday life. It is frequently used in small transactions such as public transport fares, parking meters, vending machines, and retail purchases, making a familiar object for residents and visitors alike. The physical structure of the 1 Dirham 2012 coin reflects modern minting standards designed for durability and long-term use. It is made of nickel-plated steel, which gives the coin a bright silver color, while also protecting it from rust, corrosion, and wear. This material is especially suitable for the climate of the UAE, where high temperatures and humidity could otherwise damage less durable metals. The coin weighs approximately 6.1 grams and has a diameter of around 24 millimeters, making it relatively large and easy to handle. Its reeded or finely grooved edge helps improve grip and also serves as a security feature to prevent counterfeiting. One of the most distinctive and meaningful aspects of this coin is the design of a traditional dhow, which appears on one side. The dhow is a historic wooden sailing vessel that has been used in the Arabian Gulf region for centuries. Before the discovery of oil, the economy of the UAE depended heavily on activities such as fishing, pearl diving, and maritime trade, all of which relied on dhows. The image of the dhow on the coin is a tribute to this important part of Emirati heritage and symbolizes resilience, hard work, and a strong connection to the sea. It reminds people of a time when survival depended on courage and skill in navigating the waters of the Gulf. On the other side of the coin, inscriptions in Arabic clearly indicate the denomination and the issuing country. Arabic is the official language of the UAE, and its presence on the coin reflects the nation's cultural identity and pride. The text typically includes the words for United Arab Emirates and 1 dirham, presented in a clean and traditional style. The coin also features the Islamic year 1433, which corresponds to 2012 in the Gregorian calendar. The Hijri calendar is based on the lunar cycle and is widely used in the Muslim world for religious observances, making it an important cultural element included on the coin. The history of the dirham dates back to 1973, when it was introduced as the official currency of the UAE shortly after the country was formed in 1971. Prior to this, several different currencies were used in the region, including the Gulf rupee and other neighboring systems. The establishment of the dirham helped unify the economy and strengthen national identity. Over the decades, coins like the 1 dirham have become symbols of stability and economic growth, reflecting the UAE's transformation into a global center for trade, finance, and tourism. The 1 dirham 2012 coin is not considered rare, as it was minted in large quantities to meet the demands of a growing population and a thriving economy. As a result, most coins found in circulation today have little value beyond their face value of 1 dirham. These coins often show signs of wear, including scratches, dull surfaces, and minor damage from frequent handling. However, coins that are kept in uncirculated or mint condition, with their original shine and sharp details intact, can be more attractive to collectors and may carry a slightly higher value. Collectors also pay special attention to minting errors, which can significantly increase the value of a coin. Errors such as off-center strikes, double impressions, or unusual metal defects are rare and highly sought after. While such errors are uncommon in modern coins due to advanced minting technology, they do occasionally occur and can turn an ordinary coin into a valuable collectible. From a numismatic perspective, the 1 dirham 2012 coin is an excellent example of how modern currency can combine functionality with cultural storytelling. The Dao design connects the present to the past, reminding users of the UAE's maritime heritage, while the use of durable materials and precise manufacturing reflects the country's commitment to innovation and quality. This balance between tradition and progress is a defining feature of the UAE and is clearly visible in the design of its currency. Another interesting aspect of the coin is the use of the Islamic date alongside the Gregorian year. The Hijri year 1433 does not align exactly with 2012 because the Islamic calendar is shorter by about 11 days each year. This difference causes Islamic dates to shift over time relative to the Gregorian calendar. Including both systems on the coin highlights the coexistence of religious tradition and modern global standards, offering insight into the cultural dynamics of the UAE. For beginners in coin collecting, the 1 dirham 2012 coin is a great starting point. It is easily accessible, affordable, and rich in meaning. Many collectors include it in world coin collections or use it as part of a broader study of Middle Eastern currencies. Even though it is a common coin, it provides valuable insight into the history, culture, and economy of the UAE. All of these 1 dirham coins share common features, such as their round shape, reeded edges, and metallic composition, but each one tells its own story through its year and condition. While most of these coins are still worth their face value in everyday transactions, certain rare variations or high-grade specimens can be worth much more to collectors around the world. The key is to carefully examine your coins, look for unusual details, and preserve them properly. Coin collecting is not just about money. It's about history, culture, and discovery. Even a simple 1 dirham coin can connect you to the traditions of the UAE and the passage of time through 2 different calendars. So if you have any of these coins in your collection, take a closer look. You might be holding something more valuable than you think. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Old Valuable Coins for more amazing coin stories and hidden treasures from around the world.